Deep in the jungle, nestled between the roots of a giant fig tree, lived a little firefly named Flicker. Now, Flicker was no ordinary firefly. Oh no, Flicker was a curious little firefly, which meant he asked a lot of questions, like why do birds sing? Why do trees have leaves? And most importantly, where does the moon go during the day? One night as Flicker was admiring the shiny surface of the nearby lake, he noticed something strange. Mom, wake up. You won't believe what I just saw. A blue bathing suit was hanging on a nearby leaf. Could this be the missing towel from yesterday? Thought Flicker. He remembered how surprised he was to see a crocodile wearing a bathing suit. So he skimmed a small pebble across the surface, hoping to scoop it up. But the pebble skipped too far and landed with a splash. Of course, they replied, we love playing with water. Together, the otters and Flicker loaded up small pebbles and carried them back to the wilting plants. The pebbles made perfect tiny fountains, spraying refreshing droplets everywhere. After a while, the plants perked up and began to glow with health. The otters cheered, happy to have helped, and Flicker beamed with pride. With no other ideas, Flicker sat down on the edge of the lake and thought about what to do. The crocodile looked relieved. Thank you, Flicker. You have no idea how much this means to me. Flicker learned that being curious and asking questions was good, but being helpful and kind was better. Just then, a loud voice boomed from behind them. What's all this commotion about? They turned around to see a wise old monkey holding a banana in one hand and a magnifying glass in the other. Mr. Monkey, we were just watering these plants, said Flicker. I couldn't agree more, said the monkey. In fact, I was the one who asked the otters for assistance. You did? Asked Flicker, confused. Why didn't you just tell me you needed help in the first place? The monkey smiled. Because sometimes we need to figure things out for ourselves, just like you figured out how to water these plants. It's important to be curious and ask questions, but also to trust your friends and be there for them when they need you. Now, who wants a banana? That's when he saw a family of otters playing nearby. Otters love playing with water, thought Flicker. Maybe they can help. But why would a crocodile need a towel? Was he a magician? And what kind of magic could make him dry again? All these questions raced through Flicker's mind. Then he got an idea. If he found the crocodile, maybe he could ask him directly. His mom yawned and asked, what is it, honey? The crocodile is swimming underwater, he exclaimed. Finally, he spotted him lounging on a rock near the waterfall. Gathering his courage, Flicker flew over and called out, Mr. Crocodile. The crocodile looked up, startled. Oh, hello there, Flicker. What brings you here? I wanted to ask, said Flicker, a bit nervous, why you were swimming underwater yesterday. The crocodile tilted his head. Swimming underwater? I wasn't swimming underwater yesterday. I haven't been in my pool all week. But, stammered Flicker, the blue bathing suit. I thought it was yours. The crocodile looked puzzled. That bathing suit isn't mine. In fact, I don't even like swimming. You don't? Exclaimed Flicker. Then who was the one I saw swimming yesterday? The crocodile stood up, his eyes wide with concern. I don't know, but whoever it was, they must be in trouble. You see, no one's been watering the plants in my pool, and they're all wilting away. He sighed sadly. If we don't do something quickly, they'll all die. He was wearing goggles and a bathing suit. His mom blinked sleepily. Oh, really? And what else did you learn? Without wasting a moment, he asked, where can I get some water? I'll fix this right up. The crocodile pointed toward the lake. There's plenty of water there. Just be careful not to fall on yourself. Thank you, Mr. Crocodile. I won't, said Flicker, determined to help. Well, said Flicker, a little embarrassed. He asked me where he left his towel, but I didn't see it. His mom smiled and nuzzled him. Sometimes when we're excited about something we saw, we forget to pay attention to other details. Don't worry, Flicker. I'm sure the crocodile will find his towel. Now go back to sleep so you will be well rested for another exciting day in the jungle tomorrow." There were tiny little ripples disturbing the water, but there wasn't a single breeze blowing through the jungle. "Where is it coming from?" thought Flicker. Determined to find out, he zoomed over to the lake and took a closer look. Just then, a wise old turtle poked his head out of the water. Seeing Flicker, the turtle smiled and asked, "What brings you here, little one?" "I was wondering," said Flicker, tilting his head, "why the water is moving without the wind blowing." The turtle chuckled. "That's because someone is practicing their swimming underwater. Want to see if you can spot them?" So off he went, diving into the cool depths of the lake. Flicker watched the spot where the turtle had disappeared until he saw something amazing. A huge crocodile wearing goggles and a striped bathing suit was doing laps around the lake. "Wow!" whispered Flicker, completely amazed. He had never seen a crocodile in a bathing suit before, let alone swimming underwater. As he watched, he saw the crocodile take a break and climb onto the bank. Thinking quickly, Flicker flew over and asked, "Mr. Crocodile, why are you swimming underwater?" The crocodile took off his goggles and replied, "I heard it's great exercise. Plus, I can swim faster than I can walk." He scratched his head. "But now I can't remember where I left my towel. Do you know where I might have hung it?" I don't know," said Flicker, "but I'm sure my friend Turtle does. He was just swimming over there a minute ago." The crocodile thanked Flicker and slowly waddled toward the lake. As soon as the crocodile was out of sight, Flicker buzzed back to his home under the fig tree and woke up his mom. The next afternoon, Flicker was playing hide and seek with his friends when he suddenly spotted something weird. As they played, Flicker kept an eye out for the crocodile. When Flicker heard this, he felt terrible. He had been so focused on his own questions that he hadn't stopped to think about how his actions might affect others. Taking off, Flicker flew to the lake and dipped his tiny legs into the water, but it was too heavy to carry. Wasting no time, he buzzed over and asked if they could help water the plants in the crocodile's pool. As the sun began to set, Flicker flew back to the crocodile and told him the plants were saved. And so as the jungle grew darker and the fireflies began to glow,